Okay, I promised another video right away, and this is about as right away as you can get. Here we go. Now, here's something I left off of the last video that has to do with the Sex Pistols. The dates for the first Sex Pistols tour of America were not the only ones, but Sid Vicious screwed him up by having some type of charge against him in England. So they weren't able to make these dates, and let me tell you the dates that they had planned. So it wasn't just, well, they put him down south to cause a ruckus. They didn't do that. Check this out. December 29th, 1977, Homestead, Pennsylvania. Leonia. December 31st, 1977, Chicago, Illinois, Ivanhoe Theater. January 1st, 1978, Cleveland, Ohio, the Agora. So the Sex Pistols were booked into Ohio. Wait, there's another date. January 3rd, 1978, Alexandria, Virginia, the Alexandria Roller Rink. So they were booked into other places other than the South, but they couldn't make these dates because Sid Vicious held up the train. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the Bob Mould. All right, this is Bob Mould, Black Sheets of Rain. And this copy is kind of scratched up. I bought it in a used record store in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it, you can kind of hear the scratches on it. But anyway, oh, here's the lyric sheet. This Bob Mould, Black Sheets of Rain record is depressing. But it's depressing in a wonderful way. Standout songs are Sacrifice, Let There Be Peace, Stand Guard, Black Sheets of Rain, It's Too Late, The Last Night, Out of Your Life. Okay, hold on. Every song on this baby is good, but they're slow. And they sound like Black Sheets of Rain, but man, they're good songs. If you see this in the record store, pick it up. It's a great Bob Mould record. Here's another Bob Mould record that is, it's okay. It's an okay Bob Mould record. It comes from Let 'Em Eat vinyl. That's what the record looks like. It's a double LP. Yeah, if I can get them out. There you go. Are you ready? This is Bob Mould live. FM radio studio broadcast 1989. So this is the live album for the workbook album. And it's pretty good. I listened to it sped up, but it's a pretty good live Bob Mould album. And speaking of workbook, here is the workbook album. This one, I've had it a long, long time. Through all my years of travel from one place to another, hauling this record collection from here to there, up and down the West Coast and back again. So this has received a little bit of damage. This is the lyric sheet from Workbook. And here is the Workbook album. This is not a Husker Du album. It's catchy, memorable, but it's not hard rockin' except for the last song. But the live and that, they go good together. Here is a great Bob Mould record. And he's much older on this one. Here's what the record looks like. Here's what Bob looks like. And here is the record I'm talking about in its Silver Age. Don't let the cover fool you. This is the catchiest, most hard rockin' thing ever. This is such a good Bob Mould record. This will have you dancing and going crazy. And again, the songs are really catchy. But wait, there's more. Well, more of the same. Here is Bob Mould's Silver Age. Same record. Same little inner sleeve. This is the black vinyl version of it. And the black vinyl version came with a patch and a poster that was, well, this is just a thing that would hang on a record store wall. They'd write down where he was playing, and they would try and get you to come to the show to see Bob Mould. All right, here's another great Bob Mould record. With all the goodies. This one is Beauty and Ruin. Lots of great songs on this. Is it as good as the last one I showed? No, but just barely. Just barely it's not as good. This one came with a poster. And it came with 2 posters. I don't know why it came with 2 posters, but it did. Here's the hype sticker. Here's the inner sleeve. Here's what the record looks like. And it's a great record. Bob Mould, Beauty and Ruin. Oh, here's, well, I'll save this for when I show something else. Anyway, here's Bob Mould, Patch the Sky. Inner sleeve. This is what the record looks like. And this one's good. What's in here? Oh, a little poster. A little poster of the same thing. Anyway, it's not as good as the last 2 that I showed you, but it's definitely worth picking up. This one's good. The End of Things, that's a great song. Losing Sleep, Losing Time, Black Confetti, Monument, Voices in My Head. This is a good record. But it's not as good as those last 2. Those 2 are just monsters. All right, here is another Bob Mould record. This one's called Sunshine Rock. And this one is good. It's kind of like this one as far as catchiness of songs. There's Sunshine Rock. That's a great one. Send Me a Postcard. That's a good one. Sunny Love Song and What Do You Want Me to Do? Those are good. Any poster? Yeah, there's a poster in this one too. But yeah, this is definitely good. Wouldn't be a waste of money to pick up the Sunshine Rock by Bob Mould. Now let's see what the Sunshine Rock album looks like. Ooh, look at that. That's impressive. Anyway, that's a good Bob Mould record too. We're nearing the end, sort of. This is Bob Mould, Body of Song. Let's take these records out of this thing. Get out of there. Is there a poster in this one? Been running into a lot of tiny little posters. Nope. No poster in the body of song. Standouts on this thing are Circles, Paralyzed, Underneath Days, and, well, Well, those are the real standouts on this double LP by Bob Mould. And here are the records that go with it. These are the things that the songs are on. Let's start another stack. Anyway, this is not a waste of money. This is worth picking up. Mine's coming apart because I've had it forever. I always buy Bob Mould stuff right when it comes out, so I get all the goodies. All right, this is a record store day thing. This is a live Bob Mould album called Circle of Friends, and this thing is a must-have. If you're digging Bob Mould, you'll dig this thing. It's got all the Bob Mould stuff on it. It's got some Husker Du, it's got Sugar, and it's got Bob Mould. And this one is a double LP. Looks like this. What do the records look like? Records look like this. Very see-through. Both of them. And the Husker Du songs that are on this thing are make no sense at all. If I Can't Change Your Mind. No, that's not a Husker Du song. That's a Sugar song. I Apologize. Chartered Trips. Those are Husker Du songs. Celebrated Summer. That's another Husker Du. Hardly Getting Over It. Husker Du. Yeah, those are the Husker Du songs on this. But man, this thing's a monster. It's really good, and it's not a lot of money. All right. We're getting down to it. We're getting down to the end of the video. What's in there? Some kind of poster. Anyway, this is Bob Mould Blue Hearts. This is a thrashy little, almost Husker Du. This is really, really close to Husker Du. It's thrashy, it's crazy. It came with a poster on Merge Records. It came with a download card, lyrics, picture of Bob Mould in a cowboy hat, and the record is blue, white, and black. Blue Hearts, it's pretty good, but the songs are more thrashy than catchy, like on the other albums I showed. Here we go. Ay, no poster. Wow, I haven't pulled this record out in years. It's stuck in here. Ah! This is Bob Mould District Line. And here's the lyric sheet. And it has to do with buses, I guess. It's got a Wesley Willis thing going on with District Line. And the great songs on this are Stupid Now, that's a good one. I have to read through them. I haven't heard this thing in years. Stupid Now, that's a good one. Again and Again, Return to Dust, The Silence Between Us, Walls in Time. Yeah, that's pretty good. There might even be another version of this that's a double LP. I'm not sure. But anyway, Bob Mould District Line. This is definitely worth $10, if not $15. It's a good record. Okay, that's the Bob Mould, I guess, visual and audio. Now let's get into the visual. This is a replica of a flyer that I used to have, and it was 1985. I don't have it anymore. But anyway, the very first time I ever saw Husker Du was with No Means No in Fabulous, Portland, Oregon, at the Pine Street Theater. So this is the very first time I ever saw Bob Mould, and he was rocking the Candy Apple Gray album with Husker Du. Okay, here's a time I saw Bob Mould in Portland, Oregon, once again, on the Beauty and Ruin tour, and I got the set list from the stage, and this was a great show. All Bob Mould shows are great. All right, this one was extra great. This was on the Blue Sky, not Blue Hearts, but the Sky record I just shown. Patch the Sky. This is from the Patch the Sky show in Portland, Oregon. And for the encore of this show, he sang New Day Rising, and the pit went nuts. So I actually have seen Bob Mould and his band play New Day Rising, and both times I saw Husker Du, they didn't play that song. I think they played Flip Your Wig instead. So that was a special moment. All right, one more thing. This is the very first time I ever saw Bob Mould like by himself without Husker Du. I saw Husker Du in Portland, and then I went and seen him in Vegas. This is September 19th, Portland, Oregon, and this was on the Silver Age Tour. Yeah, Silver Age Tour, and this one was pretty good. It was really good. What a great show that was. All right, that is my Bob Mould video. I don't think I have ever shown much of Bob Mould in my little videos. And now I've shown all the Bob Mould solo stuff, except for a little 7-inch that I can't find, that I bought at a Bob Mould show, and it's him doing some songs from a DVD from the Disney Theater somewhere in Los Angeles. I don't know where that thing is. But anyway, that's the end of the Bob Mould record show and tell. Any one of these is worth picking up, especially Silver Age. That's the end of the video.